So, I'm not sure if everyone knows, but Kriya has decided that he would like to not play Warcraft anymore. We're saying for now. He's not saying that, but we are. And so that brings up some decisions that we have to make as a group, and just kind of wanted this broader conversation around not only the tank thing, but also around what do people want and expect from our raid stuff. Like, do people want to kind of continue as we are? Do people want to get more hardcore? Do people want to get less hard? My wife said no. Do people want to get less hardcore? Not necessarily in raid times or anything like that, but just in terms of expectations, performance, parse, things like that. And so I know that we have a bunch of different opinions and that sort of thing. On top of that, Jen has also decided that she would like to keep playing, but would rather step out of the tank role. And so there's an opportunity for people to tank if they want to tank. There's opportunity for just kind of giving your thoughts and feedback. And I figured we'd just kind of go down TeamSpeak and just everyone say their piece. Please respect people, don't interrupt. And then we can kind of just lay it out there and we can see where people are. And yeah, just be open and honest with each other. And then as we kind of progress there, we can either see trends or we can see that there's difference of opinions or things like that, and then we can move on from there. So Jen, who's on mute, can go first. Kick us off.
Oh, fuck.
So thanks, Fred, and I agree with your wife. Like, I'm not really interested in being more hardcore just because I'm pretty busy outside of the game also with like just work and life in general. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that like we don't want to tank anymore. It's just that I mean, the crew doesn't want to play anymore, and I just, you know, I can't tank without my boo. So but I still want to play, and I still want to have friendship and magic time with everybody. And I'm definitely not going anywhere, so I'll be around to help and like, you know, tank if needed, but it's just not something that I'm super interested in doing without Kriya as my partner. So yeah.
Okay.
Would you say tanking for you would be unbearable?
It would exactly. Without Kriya, it's unbearable.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Penny.
What?
We're going down the list, and
I wasn't sitting. I was doing other things, so I don't know what you want me to say.
okay, we'll skip you and come back to it.
What do you want?
It's basically, it's what do you want from raid, and
Oh.
as a group, do you want more hardcore, less hardcore,
Oh
kind of
God,
stay as
no.
we are, things like that?
I like the way it is. Yeah, we could be a little bit more serious on progression fights and stuff, but like, I come here to unwind and laugh and have fun. I am not wanting to be like any more hardcore than this.
Right. Kriya, what would you like us to do?
Sorry.
Aw.
That's all I have to say.
Sorry.
You know, let me tell you what Kriya wants to say. He wants to have a break, and then he wants to come back as like a crazy, really good DPS and play with you guys later.
That would be fun.
I'm gonna miss riding that bear.
Interesting.
Fred's still around here, so right, Fred.
Badimir?
Just what Penny's pretty much said. We're not a Mythic guild. We haven't been. I don't have Mythic in me.
Like 10 years ago I would have, but God, I just don't have time anymore.
Amen. Like, yeah, when I was much younger.
Right. Billy?
First of all, dude, come on, I totally know what that's all about, man. Like, I've stepped back from gaming several times over the years and everything. It's really not a big deal. I don't know if you feel bad at all, but I don't think you should, if you are. Regarding, like, the guild's direction and everything, I also don't, like, to be, like, mythic progression and stuff like that, like, everybody needs to have, like, a ton of time invested, a lot of it in the game. Not everybody has that. I don't have that either, and I'm going to have even less coming up in the future here in a few months. So I'm not looking to do mythic progression either. If we had the all the people for it, like if we had the 20 people that wanted to try it, I would be absolutely for it, and I would try to do my best not to hold anybody back. But I'm not the one pushing for it. I don't think anybody's really pushing for doing Mythic. But maybe, I don't know. Respect if anybody does want to. But for me, yeah, I just want to see. I think we have it in us to be really good and heroic and just down that successfully, and at least, you know, because even though I'm not pushing for Mythic, like I'm still trying to put in all the work into my class to play it the best that I can, so that I can bring that to raid, because it is still fun to hang out and be cool and everything. But there's a point at which, you know, if you start to neglect looking up like what's changed in your class and like what's going on with it, that you start to, you know, kind of misplay it a little bit here and there, you know, and then you end up kind of holding everybody back a little bit. So like, as long as everybody has an open mind, is like willing to like work on, you know, being their best that they can be in heroic raid, thumbs up for me, man. Like, that's all I'm looking for.
Okay, thanks. Come.
User
I don't
joined
care
your
what
channel.
we do as long as everybody has fun.
All right. Penny, fill in Alex what we're talking about, and
I
then
did.
we'll. Okay. Alex, go ahead.
Well, I mean, personally, it's hard to say, but I think Terminator 2 was the stronger of the two films.
Oh my god.
Like, the first one was original, like it was groundbreaking, but the second one really refined the genre. Well, you said your favorite movie.
No, I didn't.
Well, what are we talking about then?
All right. So,
This is funny.
Pod.
I like
Hey, what
where...
about chopped liver?
Oh, Milo, are you joining us?
No, I just saw. I didn't. No, I mean I saw it was a guild meeting. It didn't say raid team meeting, so I just popped in.
Let's hinge
Oh,
this entire meeting on what Milo says.
Well,
Yes.
Milo, I mean, I know you have a crazy schedule, but what would you like to see out of the guild? I mean,
You know,
honestly.
I think that in order to be a mythic raid team, everyone needs to be committed. I loved raiding with you guys. I couldn't be committed anymore, which is why I took a step back, because it wasn't fair to the whole team. So I think if you would go mythic, everyone would have to be committed to that.
Fair enough.
All right, do you want me to answer the question seriously now?
Yeah, I wanted to you to in the first time, but go ahead now.
All right, buddy, I'm ready this time. So the things that I want to see out of this guild. Right now, I'm perfectly happy with the our current schedule, the timing of our current schedule, and our current rate of progression. I'm happy with it. I would personally, like in my dream world, be able to see 20 people online in mythic progression, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I'm not going to be like, oh, F this guild, I'm leaving because we're not getting mythic progression. It's good enough for me to sign on and open up my little mechano chopper and have Nerdy hop in it on my way to the boss. That's good enough for me.
Okay, well, if Jen's not going to be tanking, you can't actually take her to the boss.
Oh, she's still going to be melee. Yes, I can.
It's
It'll
true.
be easier to take her to the boss
No,
now.
she's gonna take her
Exactly.
priest and turn it into a shadow priest.
Maybe, we don't know.
It's a
Shit
mystery.
Get real crazy. Like, nobody knows.
Okay, jumping down to Mr. Roar.
We don't need his opinion.
We do.
I will
We
point
don't
out you
know. You
completely
can skip
fucking
all.
skipped me.
Oh, I said you, but then
Then
Milo
everyone
said chopped
interrupted
liver,
me.
and yeah, sorry, Pod, go ahead.
I'm happy with where we are right now. In my opinion, Forge Gaming is best as a heroic guild. I don't think that we should be seriously trying to push Mythic. But I'm, of course, if we get 20 people who want to do that, I'm more than willing to try. In terms of trying to find new tanks, I am willing to reroll if you need me to. That's it.
Don't leave me.
Mr. Roar. He's been typing this whole time, knowing it's his turn.
Yeah, I agree with Illy and Pod. We're farming heroic and we have 20 people go, but no one has the time to do that. In regards to roles, obviously flexible again, but that's all I really.
Was he cutting out for everyone else?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I heard in terms of roles, he thinks that Jen is flexible.
No,
Is
he
what
said
I
he's flexible.
Well,
He's
you
proven
know.
that.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, that's fair. Mr. Secor, you missed the introduction, but you can kind of guess at what we're doing right now.
Yeah. I know Detrin. We talked a bit before the expansion came out, and we had the numbers. And I know we talked about trying to do Mythic. Obviously, that didn't happen. A lot of people left. I am still interested in Mythic, and if we can't do that, I would at least like to see a little bit more serious when we're doing heroic progression. Normal mode, I don't give a fuck. Early bosses in heroic, I don't give a fuck. But if we're doing progression, I'd like to see just the tiny bit more seriousness.
Define seriousness, like not joking during pools, like researching class. Like, what do you mean by that? Like specific behaviors, I suppose.
Like, cut out, like, if we're on like a progression boss, like cut out the bullshit on TeamSpeak, pre-plotting, flasking, I don't know, just people playing the game like they should.
Okay. Aussie. He's not gonna respond to that. Snugs?
No, he's a Kiwi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, just a punctuation on mine, just because, like, I don't know, if you're not playing to the best of your ability and you're dragging everyone else down, then you're wasting, like, 10, 15 other people's time. Sorry, that's all.
I think it's unfortunate that Subi and Thal and Illy found you guys, because if you guys were dicks, I think I would have left for a Mythic guild, but we all like you really a lot, and we'd rather just stick around and play with you guys than force ourselves into another guild that's pushing progression in Mythic. So eventually, I'm definitely down to do any kind of Mythic progression, because I feel like once we all get geared enough and we've done the bosses 20 times, we'll want to see a bit more. So I think it's just a matter of time at the moment.
What if we just continue doing heroics now, but we continue to try to recruit more people and then push mythics when we get there?
Well, I mean, the problem with doing that is, when you're recruiting people, what are you going to say? Well, we might maybe do Mythic, so... Do you know what I mean? It makes it very hard to recruit whenever we don't know for sure.
And have you seen the people that are trying to do the same thing?
And
Yeah,
it's also assuming the remaining people we have in here are really interested in Mythics.
Yeah, it just... It's easy. I mean, I
All right,
don't see anyone
let's
go.
keep going down. Let's keep going down the list. I want everyone, before it opens up, I just want everyone to be able to have a say. So down to Subs.
I think I'm of the mentality that Secor expressed, in that all things being equal, I would like to do Mythic, but I wouldn't like to raid any more than we currently are raiding. So I'd like to do everything time-wise, 2 nights a week, but just be able to do that at the highest level of difficulty once we beat Heroic. Certainly, if that's not feasible, then whatever. You can't always get what you want. I'm perfectly happy with the time, the rating schedule we have. I don't want to do more. Along with what Secor said. So when you say define being serious, I guess it just means try your best. I understand that for me, part of the social aspect of enjoying it is, doing my best and trying to, play my class to its best, trying to help other people. And I wish everyone would feel the same. Obviously, if they don't, they don't. But just be as prepared as you can for those 3 hours that we're in there. I understand if you have work constraints, other constraints, you can't commit more than that. That's fine. Everyone's schedule is different. But just focus up and, try to do your best while you're in there. I don't know that everyone's always doing that. And that's really my main objection. So yeah, I'd like to do Mythic if we could, if we had the numbers, but I don't want to increase rating time to be able to accomplish that. And otherwise, I'm perfectly happy with what we have here. In terms of roles, I will do whatever we need to be able to do content. My preference is to stay DPS, but if I need to tank or heal, I will happily do that.
We need your Demon Hunter to heal, please.
So is it everyone's opinion that there's a lot of crap going on during polls? Maybe I don't
Hold
detect
on.
it so much.
It's not conversation time yet. Val.
Oh.
Alright. So, I mean, I'm a lot of views I share have been expressed already. For Mythic, I think we're getting bogged down a little too much on whether or not this whole discussion about Mythic. I don't think anyone here is pushing hardcore for Mythic. If we could do it, I would love to do it. But I don't think we are going to anytime soon until we have more members or whatever. Much like Subi, I wouldn't like to rate more than the nights we have, so that's also part of the how I feel about Mythic. Just for I think my issue is more I wish we would focus more on heroic and just do it right, bridge the gap between the highest DPS, lowest DPS, bring the lowest DPS up to a respectable level, because unfortunately right now there's people that aren't pulling their weight, and I wouldn't be bothering to say anything if I didn't care about those people. I actually like everyone I'm raiding with right now. There's no scrow, we took care of that a while ago. So I want all the people that are doing not what they should be doing to do better, and we're all here to help and try to figure out what they should be doing better to do so. And when that happens, when everyone's starting to pull their own weight, then I think we'll do better in heroic. I hope so, at least. And yeah, I don't know. I want us to focus mostly on heroic for the moment. Mythic is like in the pipeline and the dream somewhere, but heroic should be our focus right now. I think we're getting a little confused as to that. But yeah, and that involves being more serious and not fucking around when we're on progression boss. Being prepared for the polls, so food, tomes, flasks, runes. Run your weekly LFRs and all that. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I'll go. Basically, I am in the boat of. My wife says less rating.
Wow.
Of the same amount of rating. I like our hours. I like having fun with you guys. I guess I'm somewhat in the boat of I totally get not having a bunch of time, rest of the time during the week, to do stuff, but I'm definitely one of those. Look at Wrecker.
Yay.
Definitely one of those that wants people to, I don't know, I'm kind of an efficiency type of person, so it's if you're online, I think it's worth it to be doing things that make yourself better. One of the big things that I would like to see is, as people that have the time to do a bunch of research and to do all this other stuff, if they're offering advice to people, that it be taken in the spirit that it was offered, and not a "don't tell me how to play my class" type of thing. Because I think that there are people that have more time to do the research and do the analysis and stuff, and might offer suggestions like, "Hey, if you took this talent and if you tried this, then maybe blah blah blah," and that might really help. I mean, I know nobody likes being lower on the meters, on anyway, and so I think that there's use each other as the community, how do we get better as a whole by helping each individual get better. And so that's kind of where I'm at on those. I don't want people to feel defensive or attacked in ways, and I also don't want people to attack people. So if someone's low on the meters, it's not a "you suck and I hate you and you're low," but more a let's take a look at logs and figure out what's going on. And oh, you don't really have a lot of time to practice. Well, let me take a look for you, or let me send you this video, or try this rotation, or whatever. But I think that there are ways for us to do that to get better in terms of the taking it seriously versus joking around. I mean, yes, there's a lot of wasted time between pulls. That's absolutely true. The hearthing out, which we don't even have a warlock now for a little while anyways, so bring tomes and things like that. It's the efficiency of that, and then it's what really frustrates me is like when we are not paying attention, and so we stop doing mechanics, or we just start dying to stupid stuff. Like it's that kind of take it seriously. It's like just do the stuff that you know how to do. Is really what I'd like to see. I like the joking around other ways during trash and all that other stuff. But I think that when we're trying to kill bosses or progress, like, you know, treat it like your personal responsibility to make us win. That's kind of where I'm at. I have like zero interest in Mythic, honestly, but that's also because I don't want to be in charge of any sort of recruitment.
Right. Also, sorry if I may add, I don't think like we can have a fun raid but still be successful and efficient. I don't think
absolutely.
they have to be too disparate things. It's just we have to strike the balance, and I think that's where we're not there yet, mostly.
And when things are going really well, people joke around more. When things are going less, then it's time to focus, you know?
Yeah, I just think when the actual pull happens, we just need to dial it down for those couple minutes.
Or really only Fred and/or tanks / officers should be talking during polls.
Well, you can talk, but just cut conversations out. And...
It just has to be relevant.
Well, yeah.
Because each role has to do something. Like, I'm calling out Tide, and so is the other healers and stuff.
Right, yeah.
It's just call it out relevant. You don't need to be like, oh, hey, by the way, I saw this thing online.
I'm also going to put it out here now because this is probably the time to do it. It's been completely fair and everything, but I absolutely despise that we use Loot Council. We just shouldn't be dicks about gear. Like, we're close enough. Really,
I don't mind Loot
think
Council.
it's necessary.
I don't know that it's. I don't know that we are keeping. Well, I don't know what goes on. So, from my perspective, and a couple of
I'm
other
just
people
saying,
who
it's been
expressed it to
fair. It's just personally.
I don't know
I'm not a
that it's
fan of
been completely fair. Not out of any intentional malice, but I don't know if people are tracking, like, you know, who's gotten a piece more recently, etc. And I don't know how much that weighs into it. I don't know what the decision making process entails. So, like, for example, and I'm not trying to pick on Jay, but you know, the other night, like, multiple people who were interested in something where he got 2 pieces on one boss were expressed frustration to me. It's not a piece I could have used, but so if there was, again, I don't know how it works, so it's hard for me to surmise.
I mean, and we can be very transparent on that. So we have a general guideline for progression of, in general, all things being equal, DPS over tanks over healers. And within that, we take a hard look at who it's a bigger upgrade for. And, I mean, it's a straight up vote and majority wins. It tends to be like a 3-2 or a 4-1, or sometimes it's, you know, straight up 5. And the tracking, I try to do it within the raid, but not necessarily, like, we don't, like, have a spreadsheet.
No, we did, but we kind of, like, stopped doing it.
Yeah, we kind of got to the point with the last raid that it didn't really matter anymore because everybody had stuff, so we can start tracking it again for this raid.
And, like, for tier, we were trying to get everyone their 2-piece, because, well, individuals, you know, it's just kind of trying to, like, to spread that out as you do it. We have given people stuff on, like, when they don't roll as their bested slot, or, you know, their need, because it's better for them than it is for the other person and stuff like that. And so we try to be, personally, I don't like it. I'd rather roll. I think
I'd rather roll too. I
think it adds
whenever...
a level of stress. And the reason we did it is because somebody that wanted to be in progressing in Mythic says, you know, if you want to be a Mythic guild, then, and I don't know if that really applies. I'd be more than happy to turn it back into a random 100 and people don't be dicks. The issue that it runs into for us is when we when we're pugging or trialing or things like that. Where it's like, somebody's like been here in and out all day, or for months, their piece finally dropped, and then there was someone that was like trialing or whatever, and they would get gear in the past. And if we do away with that sort of thing, then I'd totally cool with roll.
Also, and I mean, so take it with a grain of salt, but I've always thought also, so I assume you give gear to people that have a bigger disparity in their eye level, right? So if an 895 piece drops and someone has an 865 piece, and for example, someone else has an 875 piece, you're going to give it to the person that has the lowest eye level, right? To bridge the gap.
Traditionally, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
There are exceptions to that, but yeah, I mean that's something we do look at.
So, and I completely understand that it makes perfect logical sense, but for example, for someone like, well, me or other people that run a lot of Mythic Pluses and get a lot of gear that way, so that our eye level is essentially bumped up that way, it basically means we're penalized for running so much content where we are not as likely to get raid gear because our eye level is going to be higher than people that don't.
Well, that's not true, because whenever like a piece of gear drops in the loot council, the screen pops up, like say me and you both roll on it, it not only shows the item levels, but it shows this like the item that we have on, like so they can see the stats of the item that I have, like, oh, I have a mastery versatility or whatever, like, and oh, this is garbage for me. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's not just, oh, their item level is smaller.
I know, there's more than just those criteria.
But we do look at that.
All
argument is here. Let me say, player A logs in for raid, has an average 860 eye level. Player B logs in for raid, also does like 5 Mythic Pluses a week, has an average 870 eye level. When an 880 piece drops, player A is typically, traditionally going to get favored because, he has a lower eye level, but player B in this scenario is being penalized because he plays the game more. That's what I'm saying.
And I'll be perfectly honest, you're not wrong about that.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a very accurate interpretation of the current situation.
And at that point, it's like, well, then should I stop doing, or should that person stop doing Mythic Pluses and just wait on raid gear? You know what I mean? Like, I totally understand the way you're doing it, and I don't know that there's a right way to do it, if not, because not everyone has the time to spend extra time doing Mythic
There's not
Pluses,
an easy fix
and I understand.
for that.
Exactly.
Because if
Right,
player
so we
A
want-
then doesn't get the gear, they'll never get the gear.
Exactly. And do we want the guild as a whole to be better, or do we just want people who log in all the time to be better? You know what I mean? So it is
Absolutely,
more
and-
complicated than that.
And that was just me voicing a frustration, because I think we forget that sometimes. And that also brings me to another point that, sorry, I'm taking a lot of airtime, but that brings me to another point, is I think it'd be great if more people would just get involved with the game. I know it's not possible for everyone, not everyone has the time or just doesn't want to, but a lot of people are running Mythic Pluses like constantly, and there's a lot of opportunities for people to get a lot of good gear, especially weekly chests, which I know not everyone is doing in the guild.
We run a lot of people through those to get higher keys lately.
Yeah, you can get a free, at the best, free 900 piece of gear every week. And if not everyone's taking advantage of that, or at least trying to, you're just missing out on that 900 piece of gear every week. So I think it'd be great if more people would try to at least get those Mythic Pluses going.
If you feel like you're being excluded or don't get asked, take the initiative and say, hey, I have a keystone. Will someone run with me? I guarantee you that if people are on, we'll organize something and run it with you.
Okay. Officer chat has been kind of going on the side. We just did a vote without Saf, but he would probably be fine with this. We're going to go to roll, but we're going to call out people that are being hoarse. Does that sound good?
I think that's fair, and I think, well, speaking for myself, I think we can all be friends about this.
Sorry, Roar. We're going to call you out all the time.
Well, I don't know where you guys are coming from, but in my culture, it's a compliment to be called a horse. So I don't know.
A horse?
All right.
I have a
Elisan
question
should be
now.
dead, right? Does someone else pass lead for that to happen?
Yeah.
Let me pass lead to someone that actually was there for that kill then. Jen.
Do I need to tank?
What?
Oh, that's
Fred,
something. Okay, wait, what?
Yeah, so
What do
that's
you-
like an important conversation we have to have.
Right.
when you said you were going to call out people who are being whores, what do you mean by whores? Like what is
Loot
that?
horse.
Loot horse.
Rolling on everything, pod.
Rolling
Like
on
I
everything.
used to do to
Oh,
Troy.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Yeah.
Because he rolled need on like everything.
Oh,
okay, Jen, go in the instance first. If you're not already there, and
Yeah,
then
I'm here. I'll go
okay,
inside.
everyone can go inside, please. Jen.
But I should still roll on stuff that's better, even if it is a minor upgrade, right?
Yeah, but then you could say this is a minor upgrade, and then you could see who else rolls, and be like, is that a big upgrade for you? And then you could. I mean, we did it all the time.
We're a small enough guild that like that's
Yeah.
totally doable.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the same group every
I think
week.
that's what they're saying.
Okay,
Just common courtesy.
I get it. I was just confused.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got 4 pieces tonight. Well, maybe that last boss that dropped something you also want, maybe you just pass. You know, that sort of thing.
And again,
Okay.
this
We're not
wasn't
gonna
a
force it.
slight. This wasn't a slight of the officers. Like I actually trust all you guys,
Oh,
and
100%.
I know that you guys can all be impartial and
It's not
you're
the
doing your jobs
execution, it's
very
the
well.
style itself.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
I'm-
the system
yeah.
is flawed that way. That
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's any single loot system that's perfect.
exactly. Though we should do dragon points, whatever DKPs.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to do that.
She's still there.
She's still there.
DKPs
Is
you
it?
don't kill dragons.
Was everyone out of the instance?
Maybe not.
Oh.
Everyone get out of the instance, please.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to kill her again. I didn't kill her this week, so... No, I'm just kidding. Let's make some progression.
That bitch is dead. Actually, no, she's not. Never mind.
That's why we're getting out of the instance, everyone.
No,
Yeah.
I mean in lore, she doesn't die. We don't kill her.
We just trap her.
Hey, Pod.
Okay, so there is... Before we can actually do a poll, we do need to figure something out. So...
Who's
I
tanking?
am...
Right,
that's the question. Give me a second. Everyone out of the instance. Until everyone is within range of me...
I'm out.
But you're not ranged with me. Where are you?
I'm gonna
Jen
summon him.
and Batty are in the Nighthold somewhere.
Oh no, he's already right there. I see him.
Okay, I am willing to swap to tank full time. I've got good gear for it. I think there's some skill build up that I would need to do, but I can do it. We don't have healing problems right now, other than a lot of nights we have too many healers. If on the nights that we don't have as many healers, we have some people that can flex. Batty can flex.
One of our friends, sorry to interrupt real quick, joined today. He's rolling Resto Druid. He's already started leveling.
Okay, so I mean, there's healing opportunities there. That said, I cannot do this alone, and Jen does not want to. She doesn't like my furry bear, which is fine. I get that. So we would want someone else that feels comfortable with it and would want to do it to participate in that. I'm not Korea. I'm not going to solo tank everything.
All right, let's do this.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I will do it. My hope would be that we still continue to look for someone else. I feel like I tank enough outside of raid, and the only reason
everyone's not going into the instance yet. We haven't actually swapped it to anything, so please come back out.
I was ringing the door and somebody opened it.
the only reason I made a tank was to be able to do Mythic Pluses outside of raid. It's not that I, just like I'm dying to tank. It's not true. I enjoy it, but I also enjoy DPS. So I will do it.
Jen, run in. Not anyone else. Jen, run in, please.
I also enjoy tanking a lot. I've tanked progression for like other games and stuff like that, and I'm submitting my name in the hat.
I would also say right now too, it's really easy to level up a second artifact spec just to keep
only the issue
yourself.
is legendaries.
Yeah.
But depending what you are, like I have no healing legendaries yet. I haven't noticed it hugely.
All right, Jen, can you just go and check in to make sure that the
Yeah.
she's dead, and then
I'm on my way.
then we're gonna try if she's still
Well, when
alive.
you get to the teleporter, it should give you the second option.
Alex couldn't see any of us outside here.
He's probably in another zone.
Yeah, it might be in another instance, phase or whatever.
That's
it says he's
weird.
inside the instance.
Oh, you know what? I don't think he's completed all the quests, so that's probably why.
Oh.
I'll be right back just a minute.
I think an important thing about the tanking position is I think it's important that the person that becomes a tank wants to tank. I don't think we should force anyone into a position they don't want to be, because then that'll just build up angst over time. And I know, for example, if I were to tank, I would eventually hate myself, which is why I'm not offering it, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I tanked Fred all the way through MOP.
I wish that Sap was more available, because him on his paladin would be great.
Yeah, he's just not. I mean, we also need people that are consistent.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I wish that he, could be. But
I'm here every night.
Okay.
Do we want to tear the group apart and have Jen?
Yeah. Let me just spam this.
I don't know if maybe I had transferred it to Detron. I don't know.
It shouldn't matter. I mean, Illy, can you start the raid and invite everyone?
Yep. Oh no, sorry, dude. That won't work. I actually finished cooldown.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
That actually won't work.
Like.
Yeah, I did it.
Do you want me to?
I have this really sweet tanking
Okay.
skin. Yeah, Penny, if you would. Did you see this tanking skin that I have? That's kind of why I want to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's adorable.
Ball bear.
You're like a bear with like
I think that's the only one I don't have.
bones on yourself.
I don't have the hit. I
is
don't.
that rare?
I'm only using it from the because the I don't have the hidden skin.
Oh.
I just have the other things, and because I have hidden skins of other things, it let me have it.
Dude, you should use the balance.
I might start running LFR to see if I can get it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing every week. And that's how I accidentally got my tanking trinket. Dark, please don't go in.
I got the
Wait.
Resto one this week.
Penny, can you go in first?
Yes.
Fred, you should be a blue glow bear.
Well, I don't. I've got 12 of 20 on that, so I can't. And then I have to kill Elson and then go down, so it'll be a week or two.
How much?
Oh Lord. Okay,
What?
so nothing is dead.
What?
Wait.
Is it on Mythic, or is it on Heroic, or is it on?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's on Heroic.
Come
It's
back
on
out and
Heroic.
change it.
Oh, that's why. Whoops.
Halls.
So how much of you wanting to tank has to do with that Archimon's hatred?
Alright, hold on.
It's not. No, like I mean, it was never really something I thought about because I mean, Giant Grey War tanks and they're great, and so I'd never really put it out there. I have wanted to do more Mythic Pluses, but as a tank, but then Subi's always on and available, and you guys need a lot of healers, and so that's what I've done and focused on. I won't deeps. That's what Effie's for.
So how am I gonna know? Do I have to like run up there?
You have to run up there and
Okay.
see if there are two options when you click the portal, the orb.
You got it.
Use your paladin speed buff.
I'm just riding on my elephant.
Elephant.
Why are we letting a woman do this? We all know they have horrible geographical location.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means.
This is Trump's America, huh?
No, you're in France.
Yeah, you're in France, aren't you?
Yep.
France
I
has now been
What's your
renamed
king's
to
name
Trump's
now?
America.
I have Nightspire and Font of Power.
Yeah, we
or
yes.
Font of
Okay,
Night.
perfect. Everyone go in.
Alright, good.
Or is it an emperor still? I don't remember. What do you guys have over there?
It's a tiny gnome actually.
Well,
It's
here's
a
the other
god
thing
toast.
is if I'm tanking and in some level of stasis, like what kind of gear do I roll on, etc. and so on. So that do I have to commit to just being a tank full time, basically?
I mean, since it's only temporary, I'd say you get to roll on both, but that's not up to me.
I mean, I would kind of agree with that, right? Like,
Yeah, it seems. I mean, yeah.
It's fair.
I'm fine with that.
yeah, you're doing it until somebody else steps up or is ready.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think you should be able to roll on either in that case.
I'm with Illy on this one.
So, so let me ask this then. What's happening tonight? We have 3 people spiked as tank right now.
I can swap
Someone will. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you just want it since you already have some experience in this fight, at least for this fight, Jen? do you
Oh,
want
yeah.
it?
No, I
and
can
then
s-
we
yeah.
we can start heroic fresh if we want to do that with that.
That sounds good to me.
We used the wrong one, Jen.
Oh fuck, we did. Calm, don't tell anybody.
I won't.
Okay. Keep it between us.
All right.
Just in the interest
Okay.
of getting this done. And
Sure.
out of the way.
I did this once
do I
with. What do? You go to the orb, click on it, and go to the
Font of Night?
Font of
Nightspire.
sure.
Back
Not
heals.
the Nightspire.
Calm, do we have a cauldron?
We do.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit, we don't.
That's fine. I just
We don't, correct? Like
We do.
class?
Hang on a second.
You need some mats.
Let me pull out the guild bank.
Fred, if
Snugs,
you need
whenever
a
you
flask
see an
of
ability
10,000 scars,
cast
let me know. I have one.
I totally am gonna need some flask. I'm totally not ready
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this.
No, I can help. I've got
Alright.
some too and stuff. Hold on.
Actually, I guess just go DPS, Jen. We'll figure it out on the fly.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I don't mind. You said I've got experience. I can just tell Fred what to do.
Fred, I figured just because she's already tanked a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
that we
No,
did
I
for
just
this one?
I just said I'm not ready in terms of flasks.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. So I'm just giving him like
Why
a
are you
flask
flipping
and
out?
some food.
Because you're not changing out of that hideous bear.
No, sir. I'm healing as a bear.
User disconnected from your channel.
Freya left. You guys sad? Don't be too.
I mean, if he has the change of heart, he's more than welcome to come and tank right now. So
Yeah.
I don't
They
think
said if
any.
you have a change of heart, you're more than welcome to come tank
I don't think
right
anyone's
now.
gonna hold him to
I've got the cauldron.
He hasn't canceled his account.
I've got the cauldron. We're good.
I'm extremely
Thank you.
sad.
Yeah, if you want to,
Oh,
for anyone that just flasked, sorry, but go ahead and drop.
I
the
said
cauldron.
wait.
That's why I asked first.
I said wait. I got this.
And there's less than 15, so everyone should be getting 2.
Yeah, maybe
As long as
3.
he's leaving in half an hour, we might be a little bit pressed for heals on heroic.
Batty can swap.
Okay.
I mean, I can also swap to my discipline rogue too.
No one believes you.
I can get those unholy heals. That's fine.
3 for 13, perfectly fine, even for heroic.
Who still needs a refresher on this fight?
Me.
Alright.
Toten's not in the
Toten?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I'm late.
Are you missed all the things, but that's
So,
alright.
Toten, what do you want?
I had to deal with my. I had to deal with mine through her, guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
You were dealing with the
His-
We
president.
don't have a
his
summon,
hands
so make your way here.
himself.
You might miss the first ball.
That was a good one, Penny. I heard.
Sorry. One last thing. Sorry,
Sure.
real quick. One last thing. Also that I just thought about is, please, for the future, and I know we're already pretty much done with normal mode, but maybe heroic mode. Research the fights before we get in here, because we lose also tremendous amounts of time explaining it to everyone. And I know there's a difference between seeing it yourself and experiencing it yourself, but there's no reason not to actually at least look a little bit at the mechanics, or at least a little, 5-minute video.
Even if it's
so
just
we
like
have
the
an
first
idea.
phase or something, just to get us started. Because watch entire videos.
Well, now there's
For
all
every
these 2 or
boss.
3 minute videos
Yeah,
available.
the 2-minute videos are great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but now we know
Sorry,
the fights, so.
that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. So I've done this fight, and I kind of know the mechanics. I just don't know how to tank it. I've never paid the attention to that. Yeah.
let me tell you. All right, so come over here. So we'll attack him, and you can't really target him or anything at first. So he'll spawn some ads. It doesn't matter which one you pick up, honestly, but if you pick up Fell Lord Kurzamal, he does something called Shatter Essence, and when he does that, you have to use your special ability because it's 9.5 million damage, and you will die.
Okay.
Okay, so then all the ads die, and then we'll tank Gul'dan, and it's good if we just kind of stand on this back side of him here, and you don't have to stack on top of me. So like if I'm tanking him, just stand next to me, and then when you see his energy hit like 30 or 40, come stand on me and it'll go away, and we'll just do that back and forth. Follow DBM for tank swaps. At one point, he's going to push you or me, he'll do it to both of us, all the way back here, and you get like the crazy stuff on you, and people have to come stand on you. And
Right,
you just
I know that mechanic.
use your thing and then walk back up to him and then stand on whoever the other tank is, because we'll be getting ready to explode with like 100 energy.
Okay, he has the energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just don't want it to get to 100. So like 30 or 40, just stand on each other. And you don't have to be like, we could stack like just like right here and then like back and then.
Well, I marked the star, but
Okay.
I can move it, but it's a circle. It doesn't really matter.
Nope, it doesn't matter.
All right. Toten, how close are you?
I'm at the spire.
He's logged into WoW.
You're supposed to go to the other place.
You've downloaded Warcraft, huh?
He's downloaded World of Warcraft.
Jen, entirely up to you. You want to tank
now it's
DPS? I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
We'll just stick with this for now. Just
If you
so
get
that-
over here, the cauldron's
Okay,
still
so
up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we
And
stick
then,
with
like
this,
you
then
said,
we
we'll
have
just
3
start-
tanks.
We'll just start fresh on.
You should go to DPS, Subi.
Okay.
Wait, can you not get up here because I gave Fred the?
So
oh,
No,
He's here.
he's here. He's here.
So Fred is tanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All repair is covered.
Fred and Gen phase 2, I just put down those marks there. The tanks could just stay on X, and that tells pretty much everyone else in the raid, don't be by X, period.
You said on phase 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he stop doing the knockback?
He will, the bonds of fell that he normally does, where people have stack with you, there'll be normal ones. When his energy gets up to 85, he'll do an empowered bonds of fell, where he knocks people back.
Okay.
But it's only the people who have the circle that he'll knock back.
Okay, but he knocks him back. It's not going to knock him off the platform if he's in the middle.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because the first time we did this, we were like way over here and had that whole area.
You
but-
could also tank him out here too, doesn't
No, I'm not trying to change things. If you guys have
In phase
found better
3,
ways.
you don't want to tank him in the middle per se, because of
Yeah, he goes back and forth, and you have to chase him, and there's
Yeah,
death and-
exactly.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's. I'm gonna throw out a ready check just to make sure that everyone's still awake.
I got a question, Subi.
Sure.
Every time I go to pop my superpower, actually do DPS, he shits fire on the ground and I lose it.
Yeah, so just wait for DBM to show him using liquid hellfire. As soon as you see it hit the ground and you take
then go nuts.
splash damage from it, then you can use your.
And then in phase 3, save time dilation for whenever he casts the Eye of Gul'dan.
You don't get time dilation in phase 3.
You don't get it.
Oh, it's phase 2.
yep.
then,
For the
phase
multi
2.
highs. That is correct.
Okay. Let's.
Got it.
Dark, you are actually ready.
It
so
said I was
here we
away,
go.
but I'm actually ready.
All right, and I guess there's no point in pre-potting because we're just gonna kill ads, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's right. But you could still do it, but it's not as.
I need to make a macro with the DBN pull. And by the way, I'm gonna do 11 every time.
Sounds good. It's no 40 seconds.
DPS.
Good job, Snugs.
First ad down.
All right, so I'll pick him up.
I got him.
Okay. Get him then. Don't forget, you have to do your.
What is it?
He's only cast.
Scatter essence.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, everyone on the Inquisitor. Watch out for the other purple there. Third ad's gonna spawn there. Alright.
Oops.
Okay, he's doing his charge.
So Jen, that was a tank swap then.
Yeah.
Good job.
Ah, fuck, I got the wrong gear on.
Nope.
There we are.
I have my tank gear on. Son of a bitch. I was wondering why I couldn't use certain abilities. And why I'm at like 50%
everybody
mastery.
stack on him.
We're gonna be on X, or tanks are gonna be on X.
Remember, if somebody gets knocked back by bonds, you have to run to them. Probably at least 2, like 3 people for safety.
Okay.
All DPS should not be on X. I'll leave
Penny,
that.
you're
Oh,
behind
should
him.
not be on it?
Or, no, not be on X.
Yeah,
Oh.
only. You're blue square.
Bonds of fell.
Oh god, they're
I
on
need some
me and I'm
friends.
like right
I
here.
need some friends.
Let's go, let's go.
Run,
Should-
Penny.
do I
Run,
need-
Penny.
No.
Penny, run.
Pod, do not do that.
Okay, sorry.
Fred, that first one you can just use your keep moving. You have to keep moving to break it.
It was
There.
calculated. I popped a cooldown.
Okay, that's fine.
Fred, that first one, just so other DPS don't have to come, you can just like pop your G or your active and just
Use your time dilation. Kill these eyes.
I don't have it. It's 2-minute cooldown.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna come stand on you.
Yep.
Nice job, healers.
Okay, now we swap.
bubbles. Now we don't have one for next one.
Yep. Good job.
Not a big deal. Just move away from it. It's...
Bonds of fell. Everybody.
Oh,
Need some friends.
all the way out here. Me and Batty need help.
Go ahead, you can pop it.
Keep moving,
Go,
Fred,
go,
keep
go, go.
moving.
Fred, you
Go,
got
go,
Oh,
it.
that's right. Get a divine shield out of this. I'm coming over there, Batty.
Just pop.
Yeah. Raise yourself.
I got next res.
Popping him. I'm getting out.
Eyes will be
After
right
this
after
hits, yeah, use your G.
Pull those eyes. Popping
One
him and
back,
swapping.
guys.
Bonds?
Coming, Fred.
I'm
wait,
popping now.
Alright, perfect.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Move.
Pop it, Snugs. Go, Snugs, move.
Move forward. No.
No, don't do
damn it,
that.
Snugs.
Run forward.
Don't jump.
Just pop.
So that mechanic, Snugs, is basically you don't break the slow until you move forward a certain distance. But once it breaks, you take a lot of damage, and it's shared by however many people are in the circle with you.
Alright, yeah, that was
Don't
late.
sleep.
I'm gonna let you take the crap. I'm not gonna swap until then.
5 seconds till I.
Eyes.
Coming over to Snugs.
Get on me.
Somebody help me out here.
I'm
Thanks.
coming, Snugs. Start moving forward. Start moving forward. Keep going. You gotta go until it breaks.
Run.
Oh boy. Is it just us two in there?
Yeah,
I
just
was
me
over
and
there.
you.
You weren't in the circles. No, only Snugs and I took the hit, dude. You
Sorry.
were
Oh.
like a full health.
Sorry.
You have to keep moving with him. You just can't stand him. Tanks, if you could move him back a little bit so we could.
Forward.
Or yeah,
Like that?
anyway away from the green shit, basically.
Done enough?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Jen, can you pop it? Thank you, sir. Ma'am.
I'm a lady.
I'm a lady.
Empowered bonds, you're gonna get knocked back.
Everybody, except for Jen.
I'm with Roar.
I'm with somebody.
Alright,
Keep going.
good job.
Everybody on that powered eye.
Powered Eye is focus. It's gonna replicate, just kill it. Kill the replicated one, too. Might replicate again. Okay.
Nope.
And stack. And I'm out. Or you're out. Okay.
Yeah, I just came and stood on you.
What does he face, Subi?
I think 40%.
So soon.
Yes. This is a heavier hitting liquid, guys, so just... Alright.
Good.
So we just want to tank him on, one side of the room, not in the middle anymore. Stay in the middle. And then main mechanic here, especially ranged and healers, is in the middle. There will
Pulling him to
be
moon.
souls.
Holy poop.
Yeah, so if there's souls in there, there'll be like little purple things moving around. He'll move once he
Crap.
finishes this cast. Again, don't be in front of him with where the tanks are.
If you get that, just move out like I am right now.
Yeah. If you get Flames of Sargeras, you gotta move out. You'll drop some.
Do we same mechanic on tanking?
Yes. Alright,
Souls
there
pick
are
up.
3 souls in there. Just go in, you'll get a debuff called Soul Corrosion. As soon as you do, aye. Everyone on aye. Ah, shit, I gotta move away.
Alright, so what do I do after I have the debuff?
Just come back out.
Okay.
Kill the replicated eye.
No, there's nothing. I'll pick up the next soul, guys. I'll call if we need more.
Thank you, Illy.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
brother.
ranged and healer without the debuff.
Should I hear
Black
it?
Harvest is the ability that he
Yeah.
casts.
Wait till
that
we
does
move. Wait
damage
till we
based
move.
on the souls.
Okay. Just call it.
Ouch.
Use mine.
We move
Get ready,
basically
guys.
straight across
We're
this.
gonna need to run away from him in a little bit here.
Flames of Sargeras going out now. Move away if you have them. Storm of the Destroyer is the thing right now. Move to the other side of the
Move away,
arena.
move away.
He might pause halfway there to cast something, but he will come over here to you guys.
Yeah, make sure you're out of that.
Oh boy.
All right.
Lightning.
Soak souls.
If you don't have a soul debuff, then you're ranged.
Okay.
Alright, Empowered Eye. Eye all the way to the edge.
Turned away from it.
Do not
Tides
stack
down.
with those debuffs, guys. If he's
Jen, where are you?
focusing you
On
spread
top
out.
of you.
Well,
Congrats.
Can you take the...
Eye, still.
Oh shit.
When are you guys gonna hear her?
Now. Flames on Tao. Black Harvest, are there any souls up? Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. Fuck. This might wipe us. Pop a cooldown, personals.
I did it.
Flames, I gotta run away. Guys, if you see souls and you don't have the debuff, Dark, Roar,
I got it.
Pod, get to the other side. In the center. Do you see what the souls look like? Did people see them?
Yeah.
Like little purple sperm floating around there.
So you gotta try and pick up more than one. I found that.
No. One. We have enough range, so.
Everybody focus on the eye. Come back. Don't be on the boss. Be on the eye.
You can see the eye. Fuck.
I cannot grip it.
He's like, way the fuck over there.
Yeah. How the fuck did it get over there?
He's just bouncing back like a dickhead.
I'm gonna take him, Fred. You're taking
There
a
are
lot.
four souls after you kill the eye.
Come stand on me, though.
Do not tank them right now. Don't go for the souls.
Holy shit. Fuck.
Alright, I think that's good there.
Eye again.
Another eye.
Again.
Turn him so that he's not facing the raid. I took him.
Okay, it replicated. We gotta kill the replicate.
God damn it.
Oh.
One by one.
Calm down.
Move to the other side. Can we burn Black Harvest in
There's
6
no
seconds?
healers
Try to sack us soul. I know.
If we burn the boss, we might be able to do it.
No.
Just to be able to watch the mechanics, just do the mechanics.
Alright.
Learn them.
If you are a ranger or healer, you have to have that debuff at all times, at least one stack. If you need other people, just call out from the melee.
Not bad.
As a melee, I was running out to get souls quite a bit.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
But,
No, but okay. So I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, go ahead and die. Unless you think you can do it. 30
I'm
million. Come
fucking
on.
killing him.
Do it.
Yeah, keep going.
30 million, come
Oh,
on.
never mind. I don't have anything else.
Oh, keep going, Pen.
You can do
You
it.
have the way.
Yeah, no, that was all I had.
We
That's
were
the whole
so
fight.
close, Penny.
Guys, that was good for
I think that was a good
what,
improvement.
a second pull?
yeah.
No, that was the first, I think.
I'm gonna go ahead
That
and
was first
say,
pull.
let's rune this next one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna equip my DPS gear.
Oh, that would be good too, yeah.
Nah.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Hey, Subi, I beat you in DPS.
You crushed me.
Well, I know what to do now, so.
You should
Yeah,
wear
I
your
mean,
tank
better.
gear more often.
yeah, so as long as you have an idea about the things.
Like, do you understand how that bonds thing
Yeah, you
works?
just keep
Okay.
running out when people
Alright,
are
roger
running
that.
out.
Make sure there's at least 2 people in there with you. And people who are stacking, you have to keep moving with the person. You can't just go stand in circle and then watch them
You have to
move.
just be with them, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Other than that, I mean, pretty not bad.
I forget. Is it 3 people? Is that enough to?
3 people is the
3
minimum.
people,
I mean,
including the person.
person. Correct.
Right. Yeah.
Total of 3 in the circle.
Guys, I feel like
We
our
have
little
to pull these
conversation
in
earlier was great.
gradually and-
What? This is the last
The
pull?
one that I wasn't a part of, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
one
my
great.
last pull. I have to leave.
Okay, well, let's kill it then. Maybe you can
Let's
get
get
a
this.
good piece.
Let's get this dead. All right. Food, flasks, fun, friendship.
Hang on just a second.
So
I'm listening, but make it quick.
I'm trying to find the thing for Roar.
Yeah, when
so-
you're in there, you just wait till
That.
you get a dot on you. You'll see it. And
The purple
it'll-
black dot.
Yeah.
Click that. That'll tell you what it is, isn't it? Soul corrosion.
Soul corrosion is the dot you will get once you stood in there long enough. You will see it appear wherever you keep your buffs or debuffs. I mean, wherever you keep your debuffs. Once you have that, that means you absorb one and you can get on out. I mean, you can absorb more than one. I think it
I
does
found
like
out
80k
the
a
hard way
second.
last time. Yeah, it kind of hurts.
All right.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Toten, you here?
Mhm.
You're just out of my range. Okay, perfect.
Let's
Gentle
make
timer.
that, as Fred likes to say.
Make it die. Murder time, fun time.
Job. I think that was your downs line.
I don't think so.
It was somebody called Mouse.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Sorry, I don't know
So-
who that was. Was that you?
Really?
That's the downside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
was-
the downline.
You got him.
Mouse
just
got
called
called
you
out.
I'm sorry, I feel bad now. Never mind.
That's
I don't know who it
hilarious.
was.
Got mouse. Betrayed me.
Alright, after the next liquid hellfire, you can pop your shit.
I'm not gonna die from this, because I'm a big giant bear.
Good job, Bear.
Big bear butt.
Okay, after this liquid hellfire, go ahead and get ready to pop your shit. But watch out for his
that.
Yeah, because it'll knock you. Oh my god, I was out of
No.
You knock down off the edge.
it. No. I guess I couldn't move while I was in my blade storm. Something had me locked in place. I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna get him up.
I got a Fred got me.
He already is.
Fred apparently rezzed you while tanking. Good job, Fred. We did not die when doing that. That was a poor decision.
I say just call it out.
I will. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
That's all good. I know you're used to doing it.
We'll get more used to this. If you guys decide you don't want me as a tank, that's fine too. I can DPS on FE or heal.
Oh, thank God. I mean, oh.
All right, get on blue unless you're Jen.
Where are you gonna be, Fred?
Can be with me.
I'm gonna catch up with my slow bear butt.
Let me in.
Over the rainbow.
Do you have that? Oh, I do. Damn it. Okay.
You have him.
Bonds incoming.
Now I have him.
I'm stacking with you. Go.
I need some friends and ready, go.
I in 7 seconds. 3 seconds. You can use your time dilation here. Hellfire, 3 seconds. Bonds of Fell, 5 seconds.
Empowered, careful.
Yeah, you'll get knocked back here.
Oh,
Stand on me.
I got him.
Alright, Jen's good.
Someone
Remember,
get on me. I think we're good to go. I'm
Go,
going.
Snugs.
I'm going. Keep going, Snog. A little bit more.
Alright. Hellfire right now. And then eyes like pretty much right after this, so you can pop your time dilation right now if you want to.
You know, Fred?
Oh God.
Coming to you, Fred. Go ahead, start moving.
Oh, what are you doing? Who did that?
Someone hit Rourke.
Hello?
Let's go.
Go on.
Hellfire right now. Don't stand in it. It's hard to see there. Alright, that was empowered Hellfire, so we need to move him away if you can. Thanks.
Yeah, he'll be backing up or moving forward in a second.
Or would be back.
And then I in 10 seconds, guys. So your time dilation should be up. DPS.
Do you have your thing?
Yeah.
Your damage thing?
Yeah.
Range, get the one in the pool, please.
Okay, then you shouldn't need help, right?
Yeah, I need someone to
Sorry,
stack
Dad.
with me. Aerie rug in the back. Need at least a couple of people.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nice job. Nice job,
Use my
Snugs.
cooldown.
That's phase 3.
No, still 13%.
Oh, he just changed again, is all.
Alright, bonds pretty much in like 5 seconds.
With Hellfire too.
Yeah, Hellfire right around the same time.
Don't stack on me. I'm good. I'm good.
Go. Oh Lord.
Tied down, please.
Tied down.
Yes.
Why are people pulsing with flame?
There were empowered Eyes of Gul'dan.
Oh, I just made it back.
Should we bloodlust right at 40% at third phase?
Yeah, after
when he
this
goes out, I guess.
bullshit.
I think we're supposed to wait till the first flames of Sargeras go out, and then bloodlust after they're done.
Jen, bring him over here, I guess.
Yeah, so he'll just take his time with this cast. So wait for flames of Sargeras. They're happening in 5 seconds. As soon as they're over, we can bloodlust.
Just stuck on you, I guess.
Oh yeah, I need
Cut it to the outside.
Yeah, good job. As soon as they make it back in, Penny's coming back. You can bloodlust in like 2 seconds.
We're good.
Spirits.
Eyes.
User disconnected from your channel.
Away from the eye.
Get out of here.
Much.
Get.
Guys. No replication.
Another spirit in there.
Oh, yeah, spirits.
I think I need a drink.
I took him.
Alright, I'll grab one.
Okay, flames in like 20 seconds. Alright, Black Harvest, so this is damage based on how many spirits are in there. And this is what you want. If you have healing cooldowns, this is what you want to save them for.
Am I supposed to stand in the
Flames
middle?
Sargeras in 3 seconds. Get ready to move out. Yeah, if there's souls in there... Are there souls in there? No.
What's he do his thing? Damn.
Alright, right there. This is Storm. This is it. Get all the way to the edge, guys. This will come pretty far across to this side. Flames on Secor. Keep watching souls ranged. Aye, right by him.
Turned him.
Use healing cooldowns now, I'd say.
Get the eye.
Away from me.
Good job.
So is there souls in there right now?
No.
No.
Okay.
There are now.
Oh shit, okay.
Ben, go ahead, take him.
Got him.
I got one.
Okay, Blackheart, need to make sure there's no souls. The big AoE is coming, healers. Right now. If you're low, pop a personal or health pack. Alright. We're gonna have to get the other side of the room in 7 seconds.
Whoa!
Jen's dead.
Just up.
Get to the other side. Oh shit.
I got you.
Alright, leave me alone, except for Jen. Sorry, Jen, I don't know what I did there.
I have Gul'dan right
you
right
just,
now,
we
right
can't
now.
stack
Eye.
on each other.
Everyone in the eye. In the middle.
I can't get there fast.
Tied down.
That was very sensual. I can't get there fast.
Alright, then I think we can just burn the boss after this.
Fair
Yeah,
warning.
No, I'm duplicated there.
To prepare you, there's going to be
Burn the boss,
an
burn the
epic
boss, burn the
cutscene
boss.
after he dies.
He's dead. He's dead. Good job.
It's on farm.
Sound muted. You have seen what I have seen. You know what we face. Now, mortals, follow me into the abyss.